Hello everyone, I am Indurok and today I am playing The Last Door, Chapter 3, The Four Witnesses. So, let's just get right into it. Yeah. All is darkness. All is cold. All is silence. Jeremiah, we must talk. With your mother deceased, arrangements have to be made regarding your upbringing. A man of my position and responsibility can't take the time to look after a young boy. First thing in the morning, you will depart for Scotland. I am sending you to study at the St. Gall boarding school in Aberdeen. You need not bother to write, as I will not have time to read your letters. Still no letters for you, Mr. Devitt. Please do not persist any further. Pleased to meet you, new classmates. And who is that? Him? Oh, he's just Devitt. Pay him no mind. He's a little odd. Interesting. Hello, I'm Anthony. Anthony Beechworth. This is my first term here. I've only just arrived. I hope we can be friends. What is happening? I wonder how this got in my pocket. The four witnesses. Oops, sorry about that. There's one face that's scratched out there. Four witnesses. A ticket to see a play called The Four Witnesses. My head is pounding. I feel so weak and thirsty. If I don't drink water soon, I'll faint. Dear Lord, where am I? Shiver runs down my spine when I look at what could have been my eternal deathbed. Eyes close, ears muffle, and voices hush in the land that loves silence. The light is coming from outside. The light coming in from outside is dazzling. I'm in a city. Is it Aberdeen? How could I have escaped? I can't see anything beyond this wall, but the dark facades of buildings on the far side. Young man, could you tell me where I am? Please, sir, could you give me some water? This ain't a charity, Toff. I only sell to paying customers. So cough up or get out. There's a cart blocking the alley. I won't be able to pass until it has been moved. Indigent in ragged clothing sits leaning against the brickwork. The young man sleeps under a filthy blanket. Stained and threadbare sheets struggle to dry in the muggy air. A young woman suffers difficulty breathing. Please, I need water. Get out of here, drunk. There's a man staring at me from amidst the crowd. Something in his countenance seems strange to me. Please, ma'am, could you tell me where I am?
Oh, you don't know where you're at? Well, this is the old Nicole Street Rookery, a darker, more decrepit place, like never there was.
But that's in London. How could I have arrived in this slum? The stench from this sewer drain is nauseating. From the pipe flows grimy water, full of soot. The water's foul odor is repulsive, but I'm overcome with thirst. I don't intend to drink it again. It had an awful taste. I must have fainted. It's dangerous to be in old Nicole's at night. I should make my way out as quickly as possible. Herr Dr. Wakefield is here to see you, mein Herr. Okay. Schoenherz. It is about your patient, is it not? There is no trace of him. He hasn't shown up for his last sessions. I've been to his house, of course. His landlady assured me when he went on a trip weeks ago and hasn't come back home. He kept the destination to himself. Then it is happening as I feared. What do you mean? I'm sorry, my dear friend. I first thought of this when you described your sessions with Herr Devitt, but I didn't want to upset you without need, as I hoped for the best. Now I am afraid my suspicions could be true. There are some things that I have to verify first, though. I promise that I will contact you as soon as I have learned anything important. Please, please, Doctor. It is of utmost importance that no one else knows of this matter. You have my total discretion. I don't know why I didn't bother doing a German accent for that guy. I should have. Kinda was sort of going a little mix between accents there. I feel like I've been walking these streets for hours. Surely I must be close to finding my way out of this. Out of this labyrinth.
Do you hear them? It's the crows, searching for the moans of the weak and dying. They're calling to each other. They must have found something.
These streets are so confusing to navigate. I'm afraid I've lost my way. Could you direct me out?
Yes, lost one, I can give you direction. I have been gifted with the second sight. I can peer deep into your past and unwind the tapestry of your fate. Would you like me to close my eyes so that yours may be opened?
I haven't a penny to pay you.
Money is of no matter here. Come close to me now. The mask. Empty eyes stare at you, and a voiceless mouth calls you. Its lips twist and snarl with what it has seen. What is still to be seen. You think it's a stranger's face, but it is your own. The Walker. You have embarked on a great journey, but this path has been walked by you before. You step in your own footprints inside a circle of fire. The puppet, threads hanging from an immense hand of dust, converge upon a single point. Your mind, where memories, oblivions, and shadows cluster as one. It is your friend and foe, your home and your prison.
I don't understand. What does this all mean?
I can't unpick these ones. The threads you have woven in destiny are too tight, child. But you will. Oh yes, you will. I can do no more. That is not for me to say, but for you to discover. Remember that in the fog we see only what is closest to us. The bird remains in the distance. If you wish to leave, you must follow the path of the bird. No more direction can I give.
I'm following a man. He must have passed this way.
And how is that man?
Well, tall, well-dressed, red-haired, and a cold look in his eyes.
The nightmare of which we don't...
Sorry.
The nightmare of which we don't talk about. All of us, asleep or awake, have seen that man sometimes.
Pardon me, I must go.
You will need a map to guide your steps. Farewell.
Though the embers look as though they'll soon extinguish, its meager warmth is welcome. A rusty old oil lamp sits empty on the corner.
No, it doesn't belong to anybody. You're welcome to take it if you like. I'm not sure what good it'll do you without any oil, though.
Hey, you weird man. Okay. The gate is latched shut. I can't open it from this side. You may keep my miserable kingdom. You may keep my spike-encrusted jewels. Stay there as you will, and stare into my eyes. I am a shadow's shadow, and will not disappoint.
Okay.
Letters seem to have been inscribed with an oily grime. It reads, rats. I'm not sure if that's a warning or an exclamation. The sewer is flooded here with an ankle-deep pool of water. Patches of oil swirl on its surface. I could collect some of this water, but I would need a container to store it in. Baby. That's what you are, you big baby. Sorry, there's something up in my throat here. I have no idea. The glass is fogged over, but for a handprint left on the surface. Okay, well, I'll save this for later. It's very dark. I don't dare go on. Good, very good. The street lamp tries to put some light into the gloom. The boarded up window of a rundown house. Dust smears the glass, preventing me from seeing the interior. Oh, this looks lovely. Cuts of rancid meat lie discarded on the butcher's block. Oh, look at that. That's the only light coming into this filthy room. The remains of a horse hang by a hook affixed to the wall. Its blood drains, seeping into the floorboards. Sounds lovely. A metal plate is planted in the wall. If I didn't know better, I'd say it was a bolt hole. Yeah, it didn't take too long for me to actually get the first time either, except I think I did it in less tries than that. But either way, we're through. Rusted out drums, empty. A bottle of gin. It's empty, but it may be of some use. This machine is old and in disrepair. It appears to be some sort of filtering machine. Some sort of filtering machine. Despite its condition, it seems to have been used just recently. It's a glass what? Liquids are poured into the top, and then impurities removed through a valve at the bottom. Okay. Well, I believe we know what this... What is wrong with his mouse? Okay. Boop. Okay. Collected some of the oily water in my gin bottle. That's nice. I poured the contents of the bottle into the thingy. The oil floats on the surface. When I open the valve, I will drain the water until all of the water has been removed. That's it. I've extracted all the water. Only the oil now remains. Okay. Oh, just like that. I filled the lamp with oil. I hope it will be enough to last the night. Okay. Well, honestly, if it wasn't, then it would be like amnesia now, wouldn't it? You have to keep getting more. But these games, you never run out of oil. There we go. Yippee skippy. An old worn-out coat hangs on a rack. In one of its pockets is a pair of gloves. Yeah, just take those gloves. Perfectly normal. Nothing wrong with that. The picture has collapsed from the wall. Oh, has it? This portrait of a gentleman with a distant look seems vaguely familiar. An old bottle of Saint Emilion Grand Cru, what? Is covered with dust. What a lovely discovery. I think I see something on the other side of that window. But from here I can't distinguish what it is. Mold covers the wood stacked Mold covers the wood stacked in this shed. Judging by the resin oozing on the surface of this tree trunk, it appears to have been recently chopped down. The resin is a thick and sticky liquid. I can't just pick it up with my hands. Blah! You're such a wimp. The door is locked. I can't even move it. Well, there's only one place left to go. A bright meadow. The picture has faded to a dull color. The sitter is a strikingly beautiful young woman. Her features are sharp and aristocratic. I hear you laughing over her. I'm going in here first. Guess it's normal. Now my eyes focus in the gloom, I can see that the person sitting on the bed is an elderly woman. She's just dressed up as a young girl for some reason. She appears to not hear or see me from here. I will need to get closer if I'm to explain myself. Well, that sounds like a nice idea. The portrait of a beautiful young dancer. Oh, good. My reflection stares back at me through the grime. Does it? An old wardrobe. The wardrobe is locked. There is something amongst the embers. I can't put my hand in or I will burn myself. Piece of metal. A doorknob. Hello, don't mind me while I just read your stuff. March 8th, 1843. I'm exhausted. Father made me rehearse today for 8 hours. By the end, the music wavered with his trembling hands. It's still a long time for the day of the show, but he insists that everything must be perfect. One more song, he said, over and over. March 21st, 1843. Well, I don't need to read the year. Unless it changes. Father got really mad at me and started to shout when, after many hours of rehearsal, I said I wanted to get out and play a little bit in the street. More and more he is obsessed with rehearsing, with concerts, with perfection. April 3rd. Am I not the one who earns the money to feed us? Am I not the one people come to from all over to see and admire? Is my name not the one printed on all those posters? My name. The doors for sale at the theatre entrance. They may have my likeness, my dress, and my beautiful hair. I should be the one who makes the decisions. Okay. April 21st. One more song. Yes, one more. A last song for you, Papa. That doesn't sound very nice.
No, I don't want to dance and sing anymore. It's enough for today. I want my lemonade. I want to play.
Actually, before I continue on, I'm gonna end the video here. So, that's the end of this video. And I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.